So, what kind of year has 2025 been for Doctor Who? I don't think a lot of you who watch my channel would disagree if I said it has not been Doctor Who's best year for certain. The disappointment with Season 2, with Ncuti Gatwa's era, with the Disney era, with having absolutely no idea really what's going to happen with the future of Doctor Who other than we know it does well and we want to continue doing it one way or another. Vague promises, basically nothing official about cancellation, of course, but we didn't get that in 1989 either. It just might rest for a bit, which is kind of what they're saying now. It'll be back eventually. That I don't think it would be remiss for me to say that Doctor Who is not in a good place right now. I think the fandom is feeling very lost, depressed in some cases, unsure. The fandom is at a low point, I think, for a lot from what I see on Twitter. Except for the past few days. The past few days, the Doctor Who fandom has been excited. The potential news has been exciting. Fans have been happy again. Doctor Who fans have been so happy to be Doctor Who fans. The positivity of the past couple days has been exciting, and probably the most positivity I've seen outside of Season 13 being officially announced, which was also got a lot of positivity in the collection range, which kind of ties in with what we're about to talk about. But what is it about the past couple days in the news that turns 2025 around, has the potential to make it a good year for Doctor Who, and has the fandom far more excited than it has been since Reality War aired? What could possibly bring Doctor Who back? What news could bring back Doctor Who from the low point it's been at lately? And the answer, of course, is classic Doctor Who. Right when Doctor Who is at one of its lowest points ever, classic Doctor Who rides into the rescue to save it. It puts such a smile on my face to know that what has happened the past couple seasons, few seasons, some of you might even argue the last 7 or 8 years, that has brought modern Doctor Who to where it is now. It's such a low point in the fandom for a lot of people. That the one thing the past couple of days has kind of pulled it back, that's got everybody fired up again, is classic Doctor Who. What did it a couple months ago? Season 13 getting announced, because it is one of the greatest seasons in all of Doctor Who. It's Tom Baker, the GOAT. Everybody's been waiting on 13. That got everybody fired up. And now, lately, the potential news from Film is Fabulous that lost episodes might be recovered soon. Nothing concrete, but I don't think they would tease that unless they had something. I feel, usually I take things like this with a grain of salt. But coming from them, that gives it some credibility to me. I feel like there are things being done. There is progress being made. And I'm hoping that we will get an announcement before the end of the year. Doctor Who's birthday, of course, is toward the end of November. That would be the perfect day to give us an official announcement about potential lost episodes. But just the thought of getting some of these lost stories, especially since this is the first time we've had, any recoveries since, 2013? I think those were technically found in 2011, but we got them officially announced in 2013, so it's been 12 years. And of course, there have been rumors all over the place, as there always are. But this is the first, real credible one. Aside from what some of the stuff Paul said, some of the stuff Philip said, I know. That maybe soon, maybe sooner than later, we'll get news. And I've loved the past couple days of seeing the fandom excited. People on Twitter fired up. Even people who prefer the new show fired up. The fact they love that. I love seeing this positivity in the fandom. And I love the fact it's classic Doctor Who that's caused this positivity. As someone who also likes some modern Doctor Who has its ups and downs, just like classic Doctor Who has its ups and downs. Modern Doctor Who has levels of downs that classic Doctor Who never reached, but that's a whole nother story. But it boggles my mind while also pleasing me that in 2025, what it takes to bring the Doctor Who fandom out of this kind of stupor that it's in, is classic Doctor Who news. Season 13 being announced. Potential missing episodes from Hartnell and Troughton coming back. That is classic Doctor Who fans carrying the load and pushing up in 2025. There's just something as a classic Doctor Who fan, someone who grew up with the classic series, who has such a strong love for the classic series. There's something about that puts a smile on my face. To know that even younger fans are that excited about it. The fact that William Hartnell and Patrick Troughton have been gone for so long from this world, and that there are fans of their Doctors who came into this world long after they left it, who are still huge fans of them as actors and as their characters, the first and second Doctor, that there are still people this happy to know that there may be more of them coming. There's just something magical about that. There's no other show quite like Doctor Who to have. Imagine being an actor and passing away, and then 40 years later, after you're gone, 30 years later, 40 years later, 50 years later, there are still fans that know who you are. They know what you look like. They can recognize you on the spot. They know your name. And you're still on merchandise that's coming out. So you got William Hartnell on the season 2 box set right here. That literally decades after you're gone, people who were born long after that are huge fans of what you did. To have that kind of legacy is astounding and amazing, and a testament to just how good these actors were in the role. William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, John Hurt. That they're still remembered all these years later. I think that's amazing. So I'm excited to see positive news in Doctor Who. I'm excited to see the fandom perking up and so many people getting behind this that hopefully, potentially, we'll get some lost episodes back. Because while we might not be getting any new Doctor Who episodes for a while, to potentially get some new old episodes of Doctor Who, classic Doctor Who, and what some of the people might argue is better Doctor Who, that puts a smile on my face. That's a strong potential. I live in hope. Cautiously optimistic, perhaps, but I live in hope. And then just to think about what it could be. How many episodes? Is it just a couple? Is it like 4 or 5? Anything would please me. But to get one of the big ones, 10th Planet 4, Web 3, Dalek's Master Plan 12, part of the Moon Base, The Invasion, Power of the Daleks, something massive, Fury from the Deep. Ooh. To quote River's song, The Mind Races. I want to know what you think. And if you've thought of it like that as well, to where you realize, you know what? It's classic Doctor Who that's kind of bringing everybody out of that stupor they've been in. The kind of melancholy the fandom's been in. It's classic Doctor Who riding in to save the day and cheer everybody up. And if that puts a smile on your face the way it does mine, comment down below and let's talk about it. Don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button as well. I also have a Patreon if you would like to support me on that. Link to that's down there. I want to give a shout out to some of my top tier patrons: Colin Coney, Sam Venning, Finn Perkins, Unknown289, and Androzani Major. I appreciate their support, as I do the support of all of my patrons. It's very much appreciated. I also have a P.O. box if there's anything you'd like to send me to look at and review. I love getting fan mail. I have some of it right here on my walls. Most of my standard editions have been sent to me by subscribers, a good many of them by Simon, actually, which I appreciate. I also have a link to my Amazon wishlist down there and my Amazon UK wishlist as well. Most importantly, thank you for watching.